Now there's no denying that I'm a massive Sonic fan. I mean, just take a look around the games room. But anyway, when Sonic Mania was released, millions of fans around the world, including myself, were overjoyed to see that the blue blur had returned to its 16-bit roots.
That's pretty good.
But to fully appreciate Sonic Mania and what it means to us fans of the blue blur, we have to take a trip back through time to the 90s. Oh yes, the 90s. The era of in-your-face attitude, catchy music tracks, and perhaps the single most important thing to happen to the world of gaming, the emergence of a certain iconic mascot. Yes! Sonic quickly became a household name, capturing the hearts of millions worldwide. And following the success of the first title, gamers would be blessed with Sonic 2, then Sonic 3, and eventually the groundbreaking Sonic & Knuckles. These four titles in particular became legendary, as well as being must-haves for any owner of the Sega Mega Drive/Genesis.
What Nintendo don't.
Sonic's popularity was at its height, and the world was in a state of Sonic Mania. It was this time that felt truly magical. As the years went by, Sonic's adventures continued to push the boundaries of platforming excellence, but many fans couldn't help but look back on the classics and their simplicity.
You're goddamn right.
Sure, the likes of Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and even Sonic Heroes proved to be popular, but it was the magic of Sonic's early days that fans were yearning for. And luckily, thanks to the Sonic fan community, they all went on to create fan-made titles such as Sonic the Hedgehog Mega Mix, Sonic After the Sequel, which has an amazing soundtrack, and of course that classic, Sonic CD. These fans were essentially preserving the legacy of Sonic the Hedgehog, as well as trying to introduce him to a whole new generation.
Huh, neat.
Which is a brilliant idea. And these projects showcase the talent as well as the love that the community had for the blue blur. And of course this caught the attention of Sega, leading to collaboration that birthed Sonic Mania. Sega's decision to embrace fan creativity was a turning point, and when the official announcement of Sonic Mania was made, it sent shockwaves of excitement throughout the world of gaming, in particular within the Sonic community. I remember loading up Sonic Mania for the very first time, and it sent a wave of nostalgia over me, as if I was transported back to the 90s, to that moment where I was first introduced to the world's fastest hedgehog. Sonic Mania aimed to recapture the magic of the original Sonic trilogy, while adding a fresh twist. Familiar zones like Green Hill, Chemical Plant, and Stardust Speedway were faithfully recreated, but maintained the charm of the originals. The blend of high-speed sections, exhilarating boss fights, and challenging platforming made Sonic Mania such a joy to play. It felt as if the 90s had made a welcome return.
Excellent!
The positive reviews surrounding Sonic Mania were a breath of fresh air for the Sonic franchise. Critics and fans recognise the exceptional quality of Sonic Mania and its faithful representation of the classic Sonic formula. Some of the success of Sonic Mania was solely down to the fans, which brought immense joy to the Sonic community, solidifying the game's place as a beloved entry to the Sonic franchise. Such was the popularity of Sonic Mania that it eventually got an expanded version known as Sonic Mania Plus. In this edition, players were introduced to some old faces, Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel. These two characters in particular have been missing from the world of gaming for some time, and it makes me wonder what other missing faces need to make a welcome return to the Sonic franchise. Some of Sonic Mania's success didn't just stop at the game itself. It ignited a wave of nostalgia for fans. And if you look behind me, I have the special edition of Sonic Mania, which is jam-packed with so many goodies.
Shiny.
But for us to fully appreciate this treasure trove of goodies, I think we need to watch this.
Edition, you get the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition statue absolutely free. Alone on a Friday night? No problem. Sonic Mania Collector's Edition handles stubborn skeins. It even comes with a gold ring for that special someone in your life. She said yes. Congrats, you two. But wait, it comes with a game too. To get Sonic Mania, just log on to the World Wide Web, download and play. Sonic Mania Collector's Edition easily holds any tackle box. Made from a space-age polymer cardboard for years of family fun. Sonic Mania is humanely raised, free-range, and organic, and chefs love it too. Look at that sizzle. Buy the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition for the ultimate celebration of past and future.
Sonic Mania Collector's Edition, available now for a limited time only. Egghead sold separately.
Good, isn't it? And if you get the chance to own the special edition of Sonic Mania, you certainly won't be disappointed. Wow. But anyway, what truly sets Sonic Mania apart is its nostalgic charm and the way it taps into your collective memory. You know, when you revisit old locations, as well as reliving emotions, especially those when you first encountered the world's fastest hedgehog. In all fairness, Sonic Mania stands as a testament to the power of nostalgia. The overwhelming popularity and the critical acclaim, as well as the subsequent projects, only solidified this amazing title's place in gaming history. Sonic Mania also proved that sometimes the past can provide the best inspiration for the future, bringing forth an experience that truly made it felt like the 16-bit era of the 90s had returned, as well as reigniting our love for Sonic and reminding us of the joy he has brought to us over the years. Anyway, come back next time where I take a look at the origin story of perhaps one of Sonic's biggest rivals, Metal Sonic. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next game.